Here they come! Randy seriously needs to send faster raids. Took him 2 days to arrive. Ah, that is nice. Gotta love going fast. Everyone likes that. Wally West, Blue Hedgehogs, Olympic athletes, everything is great when you can go fast. Today, I'm going to talk to you about mods that will speed up your game. How fast? Well, let's see if we can break the sound barrier. But we can try and see if you can do that by seeing how fast you can click that subscribe button. My record right now is in 3.2 seconds. Alright, timing, starting now! So tell us down below how good your record is and stick around for this quick sponsorship before we begin. Alright, so what do I mean mods that actually speed up your game? I mean mods that will speed up gameplay so you don't spend 100 hours to get to the point where Randy Random sends an army of insects to destroy your stuff. Now it only takes 10 hours. That's a 1000% increase in efficiency. And if it isn't, remember, I know ways to torture raiders, not math. And remember, feel free to comment down below any mods we may have overlooked in this video. After all, we are only human. Unless you choose a race mod, then you can be whatever you want. So, when it comes to the mods I'm going to talk about, some are complicated and others I'm only going to do a brief overview. So don't think of this as a top 10 list, as there are easily more than 10 mods out there that can speed up your game one way or another. First off, let's get this really important mod out of the way because I recommend it to everyone to have this mod on their mod list. It is Runtime GC. This mod is a lifesaver for bigger mod packs or just long-running game, as it cleans up garbage data that you don't need, like information on dead pawns that don't matter anymore, or like Johnny Firebug or Olga Club Your Face, who you killed 3 quadrants ago. Not only that, but in some situations, you can just clean up everything on the map, or all the dead bodies. Cheaty, yes, but your PC will thank you for not having to render all that stuff. Download this mod for every playthrough, and you can extend the life of your game, or at the very least, not chug at 3 frames a second. Speaking of clean and increasing game speed, Phil vanishes in the rain. Straightforward, if there is a surface out in the rain, the ground will get washed, be it blood, trash, or weird alien from your hideous abomination from the science that man was never meant to learn that you just happen to have. I love this mod. It makes sense that rain would wash things and again helps your game run faster. Though if you want to speed, try Spark Speed. You can get Ultra Speed mode. Well, that's fast. Seriously, can I get any faster? Actually, it can, if you have the powered floor mod. Now, when pawns walk over this powered floor, well, just watch. I feel like Sega might want these for their hedgehogs, which you can get with the vanilla expanded animals, Temperate Forest. It's not a Noobert video without me making at least one mention of vanilla expanded mods. But what if you want to get the cool research stuff? Why not the Change Research Speed mod? As implied, you can reduce or increase the number of research points you need to complete research. Now, with the super speed and the low amount of research you can do, I bet you could do a speed run of Rimworld. But with this next mod, it might be the speedrun of Doom. Yes, I think it's about time we talk about Mr. Void here. Yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. You will die. He will send you many hardships like raiders, diseases, armies, and rabbit squirrels, and even if you do survive some of his normal troops, well... yeah, that was worse than I thought it could be. Yeah, he has his own faction who are harder, better, faster, and stronger than you will ever be, and I don't think even Glitter World Tech is gonna stop him for very long. Yeah, laugh it up. Wait till we talk about some sci-fi mods. We got something special in store for you. So if you have to deal with the horrible amount of raids thanks to your evil storyteller, how about mad skills to help make sure your pawns are getting all the experience they can get? With it, you can eliminate skill decay, improve multipliers, or the bonus experience cap that normally limits how much experience a pawn can get in one day. So your weak, pathetic pawns in a short week can become top-tier badasses who will still die horribly because you also decided to put on Combat Extended. A great mod, but also horrible. With this mod, combat will certainly go fast. 1 minute things are good, the next your pawn lost his head because you forgot to give him a flak helmet. We did a guide on Combat Extended, so when you are done with this video, check it out. Or look at the top left or top right of your screen. There'll be a card there. You can click on it and it'll take you there. But don't click it yet. Save it for later. Click it later. Yeah. So you lost your pawns due to headshots, either yours or the raiders. Now you need some jobs filled in. How about some robotic Roombas? Alexa, unleash the Roombas. No, not real Alexa, I'm recording, shut up. No, stop. Stop, we're recording, stop. Shush. Miscellaneous robots and the add-on Miscellaneous Robots Plus are very good at filling in jobs for you, leaving your pawns to do whatever they want. Very good if you ask me. And they look so cute. Definitely going to speed up tasks when you have unfeeling robots doing the work. And if they get destroyed, you can always replace them. Unlike pawns, who are special in their own way. Some more than others, the robots are very useful, and you can either make themselves or purchase them from trading, or just leave some booze for buffaloes to drink and loot. Yes, yes. But now you got a lot of stuff to look for in the trader lists on your stockpile to figure out what you need to take with you to sell back to another settlement. Try the simple search bar, a good quality of life mod that really speeds up the process to find everything you need, either for trading or just to pick out certain items you only want to bring with you on trading runs. Simple and effective. Hope you've been enjoying this video. Now what else I enjoy? Fan art, like this one. Now, this one isn't actually fan art, but it was shared by Alter, and after watching, which video was it? I think it was the Vanilla Expanded video, yes, where my head flew off at the very beginning of the video. It's not fan art, but it's funny, and we're sharing it. Very good share, Alter. Very good for noticing my mistakes. Very good, very good. Also, fan mail suggestion, threats on my life, and possibly gift card codes, because hey, I like any of those things. Wait, what? No, that's not supposed to be. Okay, good thing. I have the Stabilize here mod, which means my doctor can stabilize my wounds. Sure, it's not very good at tending, but it stops the bleeding so we can be tended to in our hospital or brought to the med pod. One moment. The med pod is a lifesaver. Literally, it will quickly scan, fix up wounds, and even other health complications. It can heal lost limbs, addiction, scarring, you name it. Perfect for organ harvesting too. Regenerating organs, how game-breaking and fun. A fast way to make a lot of money or boost your wealth too big, so Randy sends mechanoids on your ass to punish you for your hubris. Also, by the same creator, the Replement. Another favorite of mine because it makes the end game much more simple. Just harvest crops or hunt animals and humans, and just put it all in the Replement feed storage, and boom, instant lavish meals with no chance of food poisoning. It's like a nutrient-based dispenser, but better and more sci-fi. Definitely speeds up cook time when it's just done with the push of a button. But what about your pawns in general? You're tired of micromanaging things? Well, the Allow tool makes things so much easier. Real talk, this mod should be standard in the actual game itself. It eases up so much of the tedium. Very, very helpful for all games. Download this one for sure. It's a keeper. Colony Manager, if you can figure out how to use it. It's also a very useful mod, allowing you to set up orders to automatically do tasks like keep wood supplies, butcher animals, and so on. You do need a colonist to do the manager job, but still pretty nice to go for a hands-off experience. Again, if you know what you are doing. Although, if you really want to speed up automation, look no further than Rim Factory. Ever play Factorio? Now you can play Rim Factorio with this mod, automating so many functions from stone cutting, mining, cooking, butchering, and gardening. I love it for sci-fi playthroughs or role-playing, being an evil warmonger who destroys the land. In other words, my normal game. Yes, I freaking love this mod. For more hands-off experiences, mix it with the droids, and you could possibly have a base run by one pawn who is just relaxing on the beach enjoying some sunshine, aka me. Have the Noobert mod installed and have me relaxing on the beach. Everybody else can work, me on the beach. I want beach, yes. Of course, only doing research because robots can't research unless there is a mod for that. Hey, is there a mod for auto research? Yeah, let's see. Oh, the Forgotten Realms races. Because you can play as the squid-faced illithids, and one of the things you can make is the illithid brain pool, which, according to the workshop, will research things passively using the mind of a pawn. Me. Wonder what would happen if it read my mind. Yeah, I figured as much. So much to fix as always. By the way, for a mod that also has automated crafting and machinery, the upcoming Vanilla Expanded Mechanoids will have the ability to make automated machinery. Of course, that's a mod overview for another video. You know what's helpful? A lot of the time, replacing stuff so I don't have to disassemble things. An older mod for sure, but obviously a useful one because you can keep using the walls even when your pawns screw around and not get the construction work done. Definitely a good quality of life mod that speeds up the process of replacing your crappy sawed wooden walls with strong stone. stone without leaving holes for raiders to get in and kill you. So now that you got some strong walls, maybe you want to test them. Or maybe you are just running out of your finely cooked long pork roast. Well, the Raid for Me mod is just the one for you. Simply put, you can go to a comms council and insult a group you don't like, then they send raiders to you, have to wonder what your pawns say to them to actually have their leaders send troops to their certain death. But your guess is as good as mine. I don't know how do people speak on the Raid? Take a guess, comment down below. Good for speeding up the process of your destruction, or at least, the very least, fill the void of nothing happening. Of course, if you got raiders coming, you might want some mortars for dealing with them, especially if they are setting up their own sieges. But having to set up your guys is such a pain. No guarantee they are even good shots. But look no further because the auto mortar is here for your death from above needs. While only loadable with explosive rounds, seriously, someone get on that, it is extremely useful to have a couple of these lying around, ready to fire at the first sign of trouble. Sure, you need to hand reload them, but they carry more than one shot in their inventory, so now you can have everyone focus on the fighting and let the AI do its own thing. Word of advice, keep them on hold fire till you need them, otherwise, according to my writer, this is a true story of what happened, there were no survivors. Ooh, rip. Effing chat. But what about resources? You're going to need a lot of material to do all this. The Quarry mod and Tilled Soil mod are two classic mods that will let you get the minables and growables you need. Easily explained mods, really. Better soil you can set up for faster crop growings and quarries that lets you mine resources without having to run around the map to find stuff. Yeah. You can even edit what you dig up, so you can have your pawns dig up the weirdest of things. I love using this mod because even in the endgame, it's still a valuable asset to your colony and its growing resource needs. But let's say you don't use those. You want to raid for your supplies, but wouldn't you know it, you put your base in a mountain range and the nearest town is at least 2 weeks away. What's a pawn to do? Use pawn launchers. That's only going to make it so now you gotta walk back home. And no one wants that. Well, guess what? We have a mod for that. The Short Range Transport Ship, or SRTS. Now you can crash land on bandits or settlements you don't like in style. And for added ease, you don't have to build them. Just download the add-on mod that adds a trader that sells these. Granted, they are at really expensive prices. The little old lady who flew these to get her groceries might have died in these, but hey, it comes with a free canister of headlight fluid, and that's a great deal. To use this mod, just have it set up where you like. Load it up like a transport pod, make sure it's fully fueled, you have enough room for all the colonists it can hold, and just launch it. Super great for merchant runs or quick rescue missions. For combat, get the better tier ones that can hold more people and loot. Also, bring turrets, because as a bonus to being a ship, it also a battery, so you can set up your mini bases right outside of settlements or bandit camps, making jobs so much easier. Furthermore, just type in SRTS in the workshop and you will find plenty of add-on ships for whatever flavor of Rimworld you want to play with. My favorite is the Razor Crest from the hit Disney Plus show The Mandalorian. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag wish was sponsored. Sponsor me. Moving on. Think of combat. You know what's annoying? Micromanaging regions to stay in during emergencies. Always clicking all those pawns, telling them to go here or go there. Same with animals, especially if you have an army of chinchillas like I do. Better pawn control is a mod that you should have in every game because of this problem. Because you can set up a simple order to switch whenever you want, like have a setup to get under all buildings during toxic fallout or hail from vanilla expanded events. Then when it's over, just another click and they can go wherever. Or maybe you want just the home area to wait for raiders to come to you. Do the same with animals, load in a pawn order to keep them out of the line of fire, because no one wants their best friend Mr. Face Ripper to accidentally get shot by a raider. This also works for job orders, so you can have an entire order of nothing but work, then switch to nothing but recreation. It's all on you to decide what's best. Now that you are better of commanding your forces, how about we make a place to toss all these dead bodies? You don't want to spend all day digging graves for every unwashed pawn that came for your supply of finely aged cheeses. But you can't leave the bodies all over the floor. Someone could get sick like the wild animals you hunt. You could make a crematorium or take the lazy and faster route, dump the bodies in a big hole. After all, not like you would get a very nice grave from them if they killed you. Not much to say about this mod. It's great if you just want to get rid of the bodies to prevent mood debuffs. Of course, pawns are idiots and will get themselves in bad situations and... You will get that, and now your pawns will have some mental issues and ruin everything in love. But maybe you don't want that to happen. Maybe you want them to snap out of it. Yeah, that mon. If you got a pawn that has a social skills, they can break another pawn out of their break, which is realistic after all. Sometimes you need a good word of advice or perhaps a slap on the face to snap out of it. Yeah, so nice. Of course, the worse the talker, the more likely they fail, and the pawn might turn their rage on the one who's bugging them. So keep in mind, but hey, either way, it beats a pawn punching your supply of nukes every good Rimworld base should have. Phew. Phew. That was quite the list of mods to talk about. Seriously, the workshop has so many mods to talk about, and more than likely many that were overlooked. So let us know what we missed, okay? Before we go, how about a funny Rimworld meme? Because who doesn't like a good meme and joke? Ah yes, this is a good meme. A good Reddit post. This one was shared by Zilch. Zilch, why do you keep popping up as the one that shared the best? Someone else needs to... Guys, the rest of you need to step up. Zilch is stealing the show. When you get attacked by illegal aliens, so you send your army of Catgirl super soldiers to slaughter them and capture the remaining survivors so you can use their bodies as living batteries to power the machine which creates clones of themselves that are properly fed to your herd of warg turtle hybrid aberrations. Yeah, that pretty much sums up what happens in Rimworld. Very, very well. Remember to send your fan art to us, any memes or jokes that might be good, and remember to like, subscribe, let us know what you think, and of course, worship the Tanuki. Wait a minute. It's worship the fox! See you next time, and do check out these videos while I teach my writer why he should worship the fox.